Hello, my dear Sagittarius. I was doing a bit of a pre-shuffle, and a number of cards were coming up for you for the month of August. This has to do with your philosophy, and your philosophy is on relationships. During the month of August, you will find a huge stratification of egos and superegos within the Leo environment. As the Lion's Gate opens, there will be a huge, expansive gateway of cosmic information that will be coming into your consciousness. What you do with that information is up to you. However, at the same time, while doing your pre-shuffle, there was a lot of devil energy coming through. You may have very recently, with the last eclipse season, let go of some preconception of a person in which you were projecting onto them, or they were projecting onto the situation, a type of toxicity that came about in cycles. You may have left this person, or perhaps you left something or conception about them in the past. And it showed as well there were certain things about the commitment that were certainly moving forward. They were moving forward in a controlled way in which parallel sort of movements forward were happening karmically. So like at least two particular situations in which you were living out karmic cycles with this person or with a new person that comes in August. They echo this sort of toxic behavior, psychological sort of baggage thing. If this person shows up for you in August, there will be a great deal of love there, but at the same time, a great deal of baggage that they will bring with them and toxicity. So you're going to have to deal with that and figure out how your own personal philosophy that you found through a slight separation with this person is resonating with them. At the same time, they came up as a bit naive and a bit combative when it comes to their actual communications with you. So it might be rather difficult for you to maintain an equilibrium with them this month. It is up to you. And before I finish your pre-shuffle, I had a number of things come up, but this really struck me. So you have the Two of Cups here. This is all about a lovely situation. Two of Cups, two dolphins here. And this is what you're looking for in August. At the same time, it is paired up with those cycles that I talked about in terms of relationships. Could be dealing with a Taurus, could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or perhaps another Libra, a Libra or Taurus, as well as Cancer. Yeah. So when these people come back into your life again, or if you invite them back into the relationship after you're done sort of exacting some type of judgment. There was also a tower you missed out on. You were able to, in this relationship or in this connection, avoid a tower situation, which is fantastic. But there was something about the foundation on which it was built that was kind of faulty, and you have to realize that there is a number of things like stagnant energies and water that needs to be expunged from the system. There's a lot of fire, and it's kind of on and off with this relationship. Okay, there is a lack of a new start coming after you've realized that it's sort of a replication of past commitments that you've had in terms of karma. It's the same karmic lesson that you're learning with this person, and it's a cycle that you know so well. At the same time, there's an option to have a new start, but I think it's hidden. So this new start is hidden, and there's a lot of sadness coming, or at least a lack of friendship or equal give and take with this person on an emotional level. Perhaps your friends don't support this sort of relationship, or your family even, and it's very difficult for you to reconcile that because it's a burden on you, and you're trying to set down like the burdens of the heart, and your fires seem to burn really hard for this person, and then they sort of they want to be set down in a certain way, and there's tension coming up, and you're trying this month really to take the potential emotional content, the energies that you've been protecting, and balancing them with this person. Could be dealing with a Cancer, and at the same time, there is a secret that is being withheld, that has been withheld, and that you may have been finding some sort of answer through the secret being revealed through a guide or a mentor or someone, or perhaps this person, or perhaps the inner divine feminine inside of you is releasing a secret that is extremely cosmic, because it's leading to this soulmate energy that is very dormant and secret within someone in your periphery. Okay, either this person or someone new Yeah. Okay. That's your pre-shuffle. Thank you. Okay. So, my dear Sag, let's continue. I'll be using the Book of the Dead in order to figure out a mirror between you and this person. It'll be a 9-card spread. Again, just please clear your energies, relax, and take it easy. We'll soon find out what's happening here between you and this person. Okay, we're now ready. So, okay, this is you. This is your person here. Wow. Okay, incredible. This is the mirror that exists between you two. Okay, already I'm going to need a load of clarification. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now to save us time on everything. Give me a second, please. Okay, 3 is good. 3, perfect. Okay. So, for clarification. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. So what I'm seeing off the get-go is that you have a great deal of passion for this person. You have the King of Wands, and it's in reverse. Therefore, you're questioning your passions, and you're holding them accordingly. To clarify this, you also have the Six of Wands in reverse. Therefore, there's a lack of a passionate victory here. You are harboring a great heart for this person, yet it is not being completely expressed, or perhaps you're gearing towards a hidden victory. You have a warlike, sort of territorial way of approaching this on the conscious level for this connection. Okay, that's what I see so far. At the same time, there is you with another king-like energy here with the King of Swords in reverse. Subconsciously, you're trying to vocalize a certain amount of things to this person that has to do with the Great Tribulation with the Five of Swords in reverse, a sense of defeat that happened recently. There's been a lot of fighting with this person, and you've taken the king-like stance to be able to be just and perhaps cruel when it comes to the necessary means of talking about this relationship. There isn't much grounding in this relationship on your side. You're trying to manifest more loquacious, sort of banter or perhaps communication, but it's not exactly happening, okay? Because there's been a lot of fighting in the past, okay? Unconsciously, you have the Emperor here. And the Emperor is all about control. It's all about dominance, about like conquest. So you see this relationship on a soul level as a conquest or perhaps a battle of sorts, an imperial sort of design, okay? Don't see any Empress here yet. However, it's in reverse. Therefore, deep down inside, what I mentioned earlier, these devil-like tendencies are either coming from you over this person, or they bring out the dark side of you, in which your controlling aspect that comes with the Emperor is tempered with justice. So there's a great deal of karma that needs to be enacted in here. This is definitely a karmic relationship, or at least it seems to be so, if not a twin flame relationship where the communication is just not working. Therefore, you've been trying to take control over it. But there is some sort of soul connection. It's just a matter of seeing how it works out, okay? Because in the mirror, on the soul level, with them and you have the lovers here. The lovers. This card comes in the reverse, and it's paired with the Eight of Wands. Now, it's very interesting, because Eight of Wands, at least to me, reminds me of communication. And there's been communication on a soul level between you that talks about a secret hidden love. Perhaps this is forbidden love. Perhaps there's a third party, or perhaps two third parties that are around, and they're prohibiting some type of connection. Therefore, twin flame energy. At the same time, there's a great deal of karma with this, because you want to talk about it, but you can't talk about it, right? On a soul level, there's like a denial of a psychic connection, or perhaps there is a connection, it just can never be uttered, okay? Passionately, especially. But you're trying to bring this up, so the movement upwards is essentially liberation. On their side, they have on the soul level two queens. The Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups comes up in reverse, as well as the Queen of Cups. So two Queens of Cups. One is in reverse on the soul level, the other is in the positive. So there's like a negation happening here. A negation with the two Queen of Cups. Okay, so you're obviously the divine masculine. It doesn't really matter what sex you are. Essentially, you're posing as a divine masculine within the situation, okay? Therefore, your divine feminine is very much in love with you. Oh, sorry. No, this is Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is Queen of Swords. This is Queen of Cups. Okay. Queen of Cups. So there is, wow, not a negation, but somebody wants to talk about this, or at least they want to feel. They feel, this person feels about your connection and the sort of soul level connection with you. There's a lot of intimacy as well as connection on an emotional level. However, it's not being sort of talked about. And in fact, I think they're actually filtering a lot of their emotions through the lens of intellect. Therefore, they are logically processing their emotions. Okay, this came up in the pre-read as well for their subconscious here. The Foolish Man in reverse. Therefore, a lack of a new start. But there's also on their side the Two of Cups in reverse, which is a great deal of love that is not totally expressed. Perhaps secret love, like I guess this is a secret lover, or perhaps they are repressed in a certain way. They are blocked emotionally, but they still feel the connection. Okay, up here there is a massive thing happening on their consciousness. They have the Tower and the Hierophant. So there's a great deal of change happening to them on a conscious level. Currently, they are dealing with a lot, a lot of pressure about especially commitments, as well as marriages, as well as, well, this Taurus is here with the Hierophant. Anything that has to do with conservative ideals and conservation in general has been completely toppled. Perhaps this relationship you have is unconventional in a way. So the connection between you two with the mirror on a conscious level is the Queen of Cups. So this person is coming up as disempowered. They're not really expressing themselves in this connection, but there is an obvious connection, is what I'm saying. And there's also the Queen of Swords up here. So like the mirror is them, okay? So here we have an exact sort of flipping, okay? We have, okay, sorry, give me a second. We have an exact sort of flipping. So consciously, they are the Queen of Cups plus the Queen of Swords in reverse. Unconsciously, they are the Queen of Swords, and then the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so there's a flip. And when it comes to the mirror between you, it seems like they are being the exact bridge for this connection to happen. Okay, so they may be coming towards you out of some sort of forbidden relationship that is like toppling, and it has to do with marriage, okay, or some sort of deep commitment with something ordained by the heavens, okay, and they're trying to get out of this. They love you, they want to communicate their soul's connection to you, and then they're moving to you in the month of August, but then you are really on guard with the king energy here. You're trying to philosophize as well as think about this logically. Your heart is there for sure. You want communication in a way, but there's too much strife, there's too much mental processing happening, and there's a lot of psychological baggage that they trigger towards you in this connection. Okay, and they don't make you feel empowered. At the same time, they make you the darker aspects of king, divine masculine energy, becomes poisoned in a way, or stagnant. Between you on the subconscious, you both are trying to manifest some sense of happiness, as well as some sense of conviviality, and generally some type of like fair play. Okay, and this is also Leo, so this is like the month in which you're trying to manifest this. At the same time, no, not so much, because it's flipped, so there's sort of a depressive sort of vibe to it. Okay, also Nine of Swords comes in here, lots of fears, lots of neurological activity happening, Mars as well as Gemini here, so there's a lot of like intense energy that is like really neurologically charged and very hard for you to reconcile. Okay, so I do see a connection here. Someone's trying to express their heart through some sort of words, especially this divine feminine. But it's hard because you seem to be not totally in a balance when it comes to your own power, especially your patriarch, your masculine power, if you have it. Okay. And it seems that it's not really there. I mean, it is. Maybe it's hidden and it's not woken up. Okay. So it seems like you're running, they're chasing after you, and then they're having to deal with this third party in which some crazy shit's happening. And then deep down inside of between you, there's the lovers as well as the sun in reverse, so it's difficult for you to manifest right now. This person is having difficulty coming and owning up to their own like emotional content and trying to express that to you. Okay, that's what I see for the month of August. Seems really intense. I really do appreciate it. So have a good time, Sagittarius. Try not to let the Lion's Gate cloud your judgment, or let your ego rule too much. Okay, there's a lot of masculine energy this month. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. This is Ron again, Tarot of the Twin Sun. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye.